No, Sophie just said if we weren't on benefits, we wouldn't be able to have my meds, and that is true.
Morning! I had to go get Charlie's meds. This isn't all of them, but this is the main bulk.
Oops.
Yeah.
The things that keep me alive.
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop. Gotta love meds time.
And it says on here, it doesn't say the levy because obviously they know that we don't have to pay, but there's 30 different prescription items in here.
I'll work that out.
Yeah, Charlie will work it out. And that's just in this box, not including the other items that were done separately. So
I'll work that out and I'll let you guys know now. So I just calculated it. And based on 35 items a month, which is pretty much what I get. Is this going to balance? Yeah. This literally April now, the prescription charges have just gone up from £8.80 to £9. Basing that on 35 items that I, on average, have a month, that's £315 a month on medication. And that's not even including soaps.
if we weren't on benefits, we would not be able to have your meds.
No, Sophie just said if we weren't on benefits, we wouldn't be able to have my meds. And that is true. And it is ridiculous. I read the reason why they've increased the prescription charges up again. And basically, it's because the government has agreed on this 5-year plan to improve parts of the NHS and shit like that. So they've had to increase the prescription charges. And yet, all the taxes that gets paid from people throughout the year, that is what pays for our NHS. So the increase in our prescriptions isn't because medication's getting more expensive. It's because the NHS just wants to take more money from people. So if, like when I was working and I had to pay for prescriptions, most months I wouldn't be able to afford all of my prescriptions because of the cost of it. Because I was living on my own, I had my own flat, obviously I had to travel to and from work, food, everything else, and I just couldn't afford all my prescriptions. And I know they've got this payment plan thing, but that's still a lot. And if you don't if you're in a situation where you don't have permanent residency, you then might not be able to open up a bank account to then be able to pay for this each month. So those people that aren't able to then pay for this prescription thing monthly, they then have to pay the full whack for their prescription. And like us, we wouldn't actually be able to afford our meds each month. Yeah. So she said we'd have to pick which ones are more important, or the ones that are more beneficial out of weighing it up, which one's better out the other. And we shouldn't have to do that. We shouldn't have to pay so much to be able to live. If I didn't have these medications, I wouldn't be alive now. And we shouldn't be put in that position of knowing whether we can afford medications that keep us alive.
Well, it's like when you were in hospital, isn't it? Because they stopped some of your medications, you'd stayed in there and carried on, and they hadn't started up those meds, you would not have survived.
No. So they've just said, obviously, when I was in hospital and they stopped some of my meds, if I had stayed in much longer, I wouldn't have survived. Especially with the fluid ones, because with me, fluid builds up so much. It starts in my feet, including with my POTS and stuff like that. It builds up and it builds up, and then it starts putting pressure on my lungs. The fluid then goes around my lungs and around my heart. Then the fluid starts going in my lungs. And there's only so much my body can take of fluid building up and swamping me over. So if I had stayed in much longer without these medications being given to me, the results could have been a lot different.
And that's just the one aspect of it.
Yeah. So I don't think it's fair that... I mean, people that bug me that go to the pharmacy for their children because they've got a bit of pain, they would go and get paracetamol when you could just go buy that. And those people really do piss me off. And it's these sorts of people that also then cause it to be difficult for us, because they're having to counteract the money of somebody going to the doctors to get a prescription just for paracetamol when they could have just gone to the pharmacy or gone into Tesco's and got it. But instead, we're then having to pay for the receptionist, the doctors, everything else that comes with it. And it's these sorts of people that are putting pressure on people like Soph and I, who really do desperately need these meds. The palavers of needing medication. On an hilarious note though, I was watching YouTube this morning and I had an advert for Lenore. And for those people who don't know what Lenore is, it's like clothes washing detergent and comforter sort of thing. Yeah, that's the one, fabric softener. And they've started a hashtag called Bedgasm. And we were just in shock. Like 9 a.m. and my YouTube's blaring out Bedgasm. And all I was wondering, what if a child was sat watching programs, clicked on the wrong thing, and then suddenly they got Bedgasm blaring out at the screen at them. Just like, oh my gosh. And it wasn't just the word. People were leaning back like, ah. It was just... Oh, it was shocking.
That was shocking.
Oh. What is going on with, advertisement? It's not good. But I'm going to grab my meds now, so doing them now. And then it's breakfast time. So I'm sat here, and my so-called loving wife sits there and says, "Your face annoys me." And I'm like, what have I done?
What's wrong with it?
This face.
It's really loud. This one is really loud. And we don't know why, but it's really loud.
It's like a constant air leak.
It's like a constant
I don't know if it's because maybe I wasn't here for a week and we didn't hear it, or if it's literally the
I
tube,
think it's just
or...
that tube. Because normally I don't hear it at all, ever.
Obviously I do, because it runs down by my ears.
But normally I just don't hear it, ever really, unless you're not breathing it in, and then I can hear it. Like, if you've got your mouth open... I don't know if you heard that or not, but sometimes if she's got her mouth open, I can hear it, because it's like it goes in her nose and comes out her mouth, and you can hear it. She's not been having her mouth open particularly, any more so than normal, and it's really loud.
It is quite loud. But it's the soft one, and it's my last one. So I'm not changing it until I can find some more.
I'll put it.
Yeah.
Just put the telly back on and then we won't hear it again.
We're going to have our salad. Yay! We'll see you in a bit. We're trying these new Halo Top ice lollies.
It just literally, I licked it, not even a hard lick, and this happened.
And it went straight on her chest.
Like right here. They taste good though.
Halo's like really, really low in calories for ice cream. And this is a strawberry cheesecake?
Mm-hmm.
So go get yourself some of this and drop it on your chest like Sophie did.
Dixie? Are you comfy? Is it nice under there? Are you comfy? Are you trying to make it darker? Are you trying to sleep? I can see your bum. I can see your face. You've got a moustache. Where's your face? Where's Dixie gone? Oh no, we've lost Dixie. Hi!
Good evening. Sophie's currently filming because underneath you guys is an Albabob. And I've literally just covered her up so I could place the camera so you could see us.
But I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
I'm very okay with it. Which you guys will see.
Yeah, because I'll put it in somehow. I'll try anyway. Whether it'll be successful, I don't know. But just so Papa's unicorn.
Unicorn. Oh yeah, unicorn. I was like, unicorn?
So Papa's birthday tomorrow, so we're going over there for the day.
Yay! The girls don't know yet.
No. And we bought these extra dressings to try and protect my tummy because every time I've got a cut, the other two girls always, well, particularly one, in the name of Lottie, always tends to split it open.
Yeah.
Always.
Doesn't matter where it is, does it? Or how big it is or anything. It could be a paper cut and she manages to split it open.
Yeah, so we bought loads of dressings to pad up.
Yeah, it's not even like she's necessarily like a wild clambery dog because she's not. But she
Not compared to ours.
Well, no, exactly, but she just manages to do it.
Yeah. So that's the last thing I want, considering it was only just over a week ago.
Yeah, maybe not. And then the tummy coming out.
No, we've already got one end that's opening up already, which is annoying. And we're also confused because I'm supposed to have dissolvable stitches.
Yeah.
But these dissolvable stitches are clear plastic.
Yeah, there's something hard and clear and plasticky that really looks like a stitch coming out of one of our holes.
Yeah. So I don't really know what's going on there.
No.
If it comes to like 3 weeks later and I've still got this plastic, and I'll just have to make an appointment with the doctor because otherwise my body will think it's a foreign object
It'll just reject it.
and it'll become infected. Because that's my body for
Or
you.
hell will break loose.
Yeah. So.
Your face said no, but your mouth said yes.
I don't know what I did.
No, neither.
Whatever I did then.
She's super funny. She did that. You see her?
I can see her nose.
The tippity tip of my nose.
Yep.
Yeah.
She the piece of I'm getting all the phlegm I needed this morning tonight. Nighttime's always my worst. So for them to say they needed a first morning cough sputum, it never works like that for me.
No.
But the little board that we showed you the other day that increases the screen size of like our phones when we're watching a video, Alba jumped off the bed earlier and it hit the floor. She pooped herself and she thought she was in so much trouble. She ran away and I said for her to come back and it was okay, and she curled right into me and was just like, Mummy. But she knows she didn't do wrong, it just fell.
She's like me. If I do something by accident, I cry.
Or I played the Britain's Got Talent video earlier where there was the police dog that got injured quite badly.
Stop talking about it. You're doing it again.
Well, I played it and so bawled her eyes out.
Literally, I had to hug the girl. Oh no, I can't even think about it.
She's so pathetic. She cries over anything. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, what have I married?
A whim.
Yeah, very much so.
A very emotional I've actually got, can you see the tears in my eyes?
Yeah, I love it.
It's about to come down here.
Pathetic.
I can't help it. I said to Charlie that if it was about, like, a person, I mean, it still would have been sad, but it wouldn't have
Who
been...
cares if it's a
Exactly, it
person?
wouldn't have been as sad, but it was about a dog. I was just like, oh no. Oh, can you even talk about something else? Please.
So yeah, so Dad's birthday tomorrow.
Yes.
You got him a fair few presents. We're getting pasties on the way, and a cake will be arriving in the mail to him.
So excited.
I had a notification today saying your cake has been baked and is on its way.
So cool. Your cake has been baked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing.
But yeah, it was kind of cool, wasn't it? Because we watched a lot of like prison programs, and I just came in from like outside or wherever I was to Charlie, and I was just like, do you reckon Dad would fall for it if we said that we were watching a prison program and they were talking about like a death row program and they were talking about their final meals, and like that we would have this or this, what would he have? Do you think he would fall for it and actually tell us what he wanted? And it was just, so we tried it, and he was just like, well, I'd have pasties, and I'd have crispy chili beef, and I'd have lemon meringue pie, and all of this sort of stuff, like all of the good stuff. And I have to say, I probably would do all of that as well, like bits and pieces of everything you like, rather than just like one, rather than just like one thing. And we were just like, well, the only thing really that we would all eat of that and all manage, and it would be nice and not too expensive, because one of the things is belly pork, and dolphin was potatoes, as he wrote, because it's easier to spell than dauphinoise potatoes. But yeah, so we decided that we would buy pasties.
Well, pasties, it's got the pastry. It's like a lemon meringue pie. It's like a pastry crust, isn't it? And it's got the meat, and it's got the potatoes.
It's basically everything wrapped up in one.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're doing that, and I said to Mum, what was I saying to Mum? Oh yeah, Mum said like, do they need to get anything for dinner or anything? And I was just like, no, you don't. And they were like, is that what the question, the death row question was about? And I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. So Mum knows we're getting pasties. She's given me like the phone number so I can book them in the morning and everything.
Yeah.
But Dad doesn't know, because I was just like, don't tell him. Don't tell him. No.
So we got to be up early-ish in the morning so we can get to the pasty place. Uh-oh. So we've got Alva's injection to do.
Yep.
The vlog, the edit.
Yep.
And then bed.
Yep.
So on that note, no, she's not moving now. Oh, you can see it. Yeah, Mum?
Oh, is that your phone? Alba?
Hi, Alva.
I can't see Alba. Where's Alba?
There she is! Yay! So on that note, we're going to go do our injection, and we'll see you tomorrow, guys!
Good night, everyone.
Good night! Monday, April 29th. Still in pursuit. When Gideon came to the Jordan, he and his 300 men who were with him crossed over, exhausted but still in pursuit. Exhausted but still in pursuit, pondered those words for a moment. Surely you've been in that position too, so weary from life's battles that you feel you couldn't put one foot in front of the other. But how can you stop when the battle continues to rage around you? To do so would surely mean death, not just for you, but the ones you're attempting to protect as well. There's nothing fun about fighting, at least not after that first tight-fisted punch. Eventually you grow so weary you want to give up. But today, God is reminding you that you must stand firm. The enemy of your soul would love nothing more than to see you quit. Don't. Giving up and giving in are not in your vocabulary as a believer. God will give you all you need to keep going. Just ask him. Whisper a prayer, then accept his invigorating power. Brace yourself and get ready to pursue the enemy so the battle can be won. What a marvellous reminder, Lord. Even when I'm weary, and it happens a lot, I don't have to give up. My pursuit of you can carry on, even on the most exhausting day. May I follow hard after you, Father, that the battle might be won. Amen.